Good morning, everyone. Last night was a very exciting Super Bowl game, and there were a lot of exciting touchdowns. But by far the most exciting touchdown was when the helicopter carrying the two hostages, rescued in a courageous and a daring, brave mission by the IDF, when that helicopter touched down on the rooftop of Sheba Hospital with the two freed hostages and the families waiting to embrace them. That was the most joyous and the most exciting touchdown of any Super Bowl in history. This week's Torah portion is Terumah. It's all about the building of the Mishkan, the tabernacle, which is the forerunner of all the synagogues around the world. And the word Terumah means an offering, a contribution, a donation. Speak to the children of Israel. They should give generously from their heart to build a dwelling place, a tabernacle for God to reside in, just like we build synagogues till this very day. But what is the root of the word terumah? The root of the word terumah is the word ram, which means raise up, elevate. The word terumah means to raise up the Jewish people, to raise up the house of God, to raise up our money and our contributions by dedicating it to lofty, holy, spiritual purposes. And that is the message of this week's Torah portion. That yes, we live in a physical, mundane world, and we share all of the physical, mundane activities with the rest of the world. But we have to remember that we have a soul, which is like a candle of God. And the soul, which is the candle of God, always strives to go higher, like a flame, which is always dancing and licking the air, striving to raise itself up. And therefore, like the soul, we have to raise our whole life up. And how do we do that? Through our spiritual pursuits, our study of Torah, our performance of good deeds, our connection with Hashem. Terumah, raise ourselves up. There's a story told about an eagle's nest on the top of a mountain. And one of the eggs of the eagle's nest rolled out of the nest and rolled down the mountain. And it landed in a nest of birds. And when all the eggs in the nest hatched and little chicks were born, this eagle's nest bird hatched as well, and a little eagle was born. And this eagle was raised amongst the chickens. And like the chickens would peck and walk around looking for little kernels of grain, this eagle, not knowing that it was an eagle, thinking that it's just another chicken, acted like a chicken because it was raised to be a chicken, believing that just like everyone around him, he was also a chicken. One day, the mother eagle came flying down the mountain and scooped up her little baby eagle and said, "Get on my back," and started to soar higher and higher back up onto the mountaintop and brought the eagle back to its original heights. And the little baby eagle, thinking that it's a chicken, said to the mother, "How am I going to survive? I'm on the top of the mountain. I'm trapped here. How am I going to ever get down the mountain again?" And the mother said, "No, my baby, you're not a chicken. You're an eagle. Spread your wings, soar, fly. You have so much more capacity and capabilities." That's the message of Terumah. Sometimes as human beings, we think we're just physical creatures with physical desires and instincts. And God tells us, Terumah, you're an eagle, you're not a bird. You're raised amongst birds. Sometimes you think you're just your physical drives and aspirations, but remember you have lofty spiritual goals and aspirations in life. The visions and the dreams and the desires of your soul, which is to soar to the greatest spiritual heights. Terumah, football, Super Bowls, it's all fun, it's all good. But bringing our brothers and sisters home, Am Yisrael Chai, that's the spiritual, lofty goal of the Jewish people. Have a wonderful day.